against coronavirus, its practices have fallen under sharp scrutiny in some quarters. The organisation says it aims to achieve the highest possible level of health on a global scale, providing guidelines for countries to follow. But earlier in April, President Trump said the WHO needs to get its priorities right, calling it China-centric and wrong on the pandemic.
They seem to be very China-centric, and we have to look into that, so we're going to look into it. We give a majority of the money that they get, and it's much more than the $58 million is a small portion of what they've gotten over the years. Sometimes they get much more than that. Sometimes it's for programs that they're doing, and it's much bigger numbers, and if the programs are good, that's great as far as we're concerned, but we want to look into World Health Organization, because they really are, they call it wrong. They call it wrong.
However, the organisation's Director General urges people not to politicise the virus and insists on the importance of unity in the global response. And now one journalist is calling for the organisation to be reformed or abolished over what he calls a consistent mishandling of epidemics and corruption allegations. And he was joined by the journalist himself, Christopher Snowdon, and he told me what has led him to question the World Health Organization's competency.
I don't dispute that Trump is certainly looking to divert attention from his own handling of COVID-19, but the WHO's handling of it has been really appalling. I think there is ample evidence now to show that they have been complicit, or at the very least gullible, in the way they've accepted what's been coming out of Beijing, particularly in December, January, and even into February. They were still questioning whether human-to-human contact was happening with this disease. They were praising China for its transparency of all things, and also for its general handling of the disease. So it's been utterly incompetent, and its sort of pro-China attitude is rather puzzling. But whatever the reason behind it, it has not displayed the level of competence that we expect, and it's not the first time. If it was just a one-off, then it would perhaps be less of a concern. But it also dropped the ball on Ebola. It's dropped the ball on several issues. There have certainly been credible allegations of corruption. There have certainly been expenses scandals, and various other criticisms that you can level at it. It's only been in recent weeks, because for obvious reasons people have been a bit more interested in looking at the WHO and seeing how it behaves, that people have started to ask questions. I've been asking questions for some years about this organisation. It's highly unaccountable, and it's not doing the one thing it was, it was founded to do.
Mediator, or I should say media regulator Ofcom, is to investigate remarks made by ITV presenter Eamon Holmes on yesterday's edition of This Morning after